Hello everyone, in this last part of our tutorial we are going to study arrays. We are going to have again some next tutorials, but the basic part of C, the last part, will involve arrays. Now, arrays, we know that we had characters inside C. We had the type character. Now, character only takes one letter of the alphabet. Let's say somebody wants to write a whole sentence or a whole name into your program. How will you do? You know that you cannot take just one character at a time and store it. You're going to waste a lot of time. So you have to use arrays for this. Arrays are just a collection of variables which are stored in a length of a memory space. Now, so as to the format of an array is just as such. You have the data type. After the data type, you have the array name. You just put the space of the array within this form of braces. If you want that the array name should be 7 or 8, you just put within those braces, and then you can put equals to, you put the number of value if you want to initialize it. Now this you are not going to involve with this. So the code we are going to write is to take the name of the user and to reprint back the name. That's a small code we are going to use in order to apply arrays. You're going to take the name of the user and then reprint back the name. So how will you do that? We know that in order to take something from the screen, we are going to use a scanf. But the first thing is to initialize our array. You know that the array here, we said data type. In this case, I want to take the name, so I will say character. So what are going to be found inside the array will be the character. And then I will just put the name of the array as name. And then I will put the space. I will limit the space to even 10 characters. I will limit the space to 10 characters. If it is more than that, then I will not continue. Now, 10 characters. Now, the next thing to do now is, when I've initialized the array, I now need to place the name into it. So I'll go into my loop proper to skip from top and skip from bottom. I'll now come. I'll use both the loops. Array are highly working with loops. So when you want to use arrays, initializing and all that, because arrays can tend to even 100 or 1000 values. So you need loops to work with it. So I will not go and take one value of array, the next value of array, the next value of array. What I will do is that I will place a loop which is going to include the value of array. But before going into that, we first have to note that the different values, before going to that, we first have to note that the different values, of the array, the different value of the array are, we have name this 0, comma, name this 1, 2, name this 9. So if you have this type of array here, name with this type of bracket into 10, you have to know that the first value of this array, or the first character of this array, will be name 0. So when the person is going to enter the first letter, is going to enter into the space the address of name 0. When it's going to enter the second letter, address of name 1. It's going to enter to all the letters, then name 2, name 3, and end to name 10. It will not go to name 10 and end to name 9. It will not go to name 10. This 10 show the number of space. From 0 to 9 we have 10 letters, so this 10 show the number of letters we are going to have. But 9 is a maximal variable. That name 9 is going to be the maximal variable you are going to have in this array. That's the first thing to note on array. Then you have to note that array also have address with the corresponding one as in the variables. Each of these variables here in the array are going to have their particular addresses. So these are points we have to note on arrays. Now let's take the name from someone. Let's say print, we are inside our skip up and skip down. We want him to enter, so we are going to first to print F. We ask him to enter his name. Sir / madam, please enter your name. Now when you enter the name, what happens is that you are now going to store it into the array. So I'm going to store a number of times. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a while loop in order to take it a number of times and place it into the different content variable of the array. So I'll place while, I'll initialize a counter here, int I. Or initialize a counter int I equals to base 0. I say now while I is less than 10, what happens? While I is less than 10, then I enter into the code. While I is less than 10, the first thing I'll do is to scanf the different value I want you to take to place it into the character variables, because the data type of the array is a character. I want you to place into character, then I want you to put into the different arrays, the different addresses of each I of the array, like that. And after that, I want you to do I equals to I plus 1. Do a semicolon. When you do all that, I want you again to write printf now. When you write this printf, put this and say, do you want to see your name? Question mark. Write it to the user, do you want to see your name? Then you go to the next line. There is number 1 proposition. Number 1 proposition is yes. And number 2 proposition, I go on next line. Number 2 proposition is no. So yes, capital letter. Number 2 proposition is no. When I do that, I now write again on the next line proposition. Proposition. When I take the proposition, I then go, I put 2 dots. I must make sure I have to break here. Then I scanf again another number. When I scanf another number, then I take into a percentage %d, into a percentage %d, percentage %d, I place it into, an integer that I will assign up again, I. So no, let's say that this time is j for the proposition, but this one is going to complicate a bit our subject, so we are going to just forget about it. I'm going to be involved directly with what I want you to know. So we have y I less than 0 less than 10, you have scanf that. Then I want you back the program to print the name that you have stored. So print, I ask the program back to print the name is 2. Now we are going to place back the percentage C. Now we are going to place back percentage, let's say percentage C. Then you come back and replace the array. The array there is the name. We have name 10. The name of the array, you just place name and you put 10 as such. That's the name of the array. Name with the space on it 10. That's it. It's done. Now, so this program tells you that you have an integer I character, name of the array, with the space there is 10. You print f, skip 2 lines from the top, then you print f, sell madam, please enter your name. I want that this should be a n. No, I've already gone down. I want that it should be tapped from the beginning. So when it's tapped, I want to scan the number in a percentage C all inside this. So when it enters I0 is less than 10, so it's going to enter the loop. When it enters the loop, I will take and store it in the first address. The first number I will store in the first address, name 0. Then I'll add +1, store in the second address, name 1, then store it until I finish to a certain value of 10. Yeah. Then I go down, I print again, the name is percentage C, name of C. Now I just want to show you the difference between percentage C and percentage S. Percentage C is used when you want to print out the characters, but percentage S is used when you want to print out a string. Now I just use percentage C here to see what will happen, to show you what will happen. Now you have the error first come here. So when you have this, the error was just here. You come back, you have blah /t sell madam, all that. You compile and then you build. Sell madam, please enter your name. So I'll enter my name, the SCHRGBB. So that's my name. I know that this is some letters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the letters you have: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there are 11 letters. When I enter, the name is, there are some error which are being shown because I have now the question is, why is it that there is an error which is being shown in our code? See, I enter the SCHRGBB. When I print out, the name is, I don't see my name actually, but the question is why. The answer is just because I've placed a percentage C here. Normally when you want to place an array is a set of characters, it's not just one character. So to bring out it, you're not going to use again a percentage C, you're going to use a percentage S. Now the percentage S to be used here is, when you bring a percentage S, you close this initial program, come back, compile, build, and then you come back. I then write again. It comes, I write the SCHRGBB. So when you have this, I can place 10 letters here. I will place the limit to be 10. When I place the limit to be 10, I know that I have to do this. and then printf, the name is, normally I add those brackets and I've pasted it. It was not supposed to be there because name is already the array, and all that is going to enter into a string. When I do that, I compile and then I run. When I do that, cancel avast. I do this, then I'll enter the name, the schrdbb, and I have this, the schrdb. Now you just don't forget that this last letter here, b, has not been counted, just because we said the space that we were supplying to this was only 10, but now my name, the schrdbb, is here and is shown as being 11. If you count 1, 2, 3, the space here is also considered as a character. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All this will be 11 letters. So, and this will be 10 letters. That's why it doesn't consider the b which at the end. So you have this, and it show what happens, and this will mark the end of array and application of the array. Thanks for your kind attention.